bro, I probably won't get another relationship till I'm like 49, bro.
Mm.
I'm cool. Cause I got my son.
Mm.
It's like, bro, I don't need a girl to like love on me no type of way. Like, I really don't care. Like, the only thing different, and not this might people might spin this to make it weird or whatever, but like the only thing different between love from a girl and like your kid is just intimacy. That's the only difference.
Oh my God. I feel like as a dad, bro, it make me not need another woman because I feel like as a man, a part of my need for a woman is so I can feel needed.
Right.
I don't need to feel needed by nobody else because I got my kid.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need to spend money on nobody else because I got my kid. I can spend money on my kid. I could be there with my kid when I'm there and I'm lonely. I got my kid. My kid's gonna love me more than anybody else in this world. So I get exactly what you're saying when you say that.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm like, bro, I'm cool. Like if I get with a girl or whatever and she do anything to like throw me off, cool, bro. Get one chance with me. I ain't gonna lie.
About hanging around no girls, I want to be around my son. Like, I don't want to be on no blogs and no shit like that. I'm just trying to kick it, but I gotta do shit like this. Now I gotta go to court, do all this extra shit when it ain't even gotta be like that, bro. But today was my last straw. I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all, if y'all was watching me stream yesterday, y'all know I'm like, all right, I wasn't even gonna stream today. I'm like, I ain't streaming today. I'm gonna be with my son. I planned my whole day to be with him. My whole day was around that. And then I get there and I'm kicked out of the crib, can't see him, whatever. Mind you, we have our own lives. Like, she got her own shit going on. I got my own shit going on in terms of who we fuck with. Like, we not together whatsoever. We not boyfriend and girlfriend. So it ain't got nothing to do with the content. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I've been dealing with this forever where I feel like I'm a secondary parent. And I know a lot of dads out there go through this, some type of something going on in my life. I've been doing really good. I've been keeping my head down, just working, waking up every day, working, dealing with this shit on the same breath. Nobody will really know. And she got this golden image that I've also protected. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to keep doing that because I'm a real. But this shit is foul, bro. Like, if I want to come get my son, I should be able to get my son. Plain and simple.
See, here's what a lot of young guys don't understand. When you allow yourself, and they're going to blow some of y'all mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get some beta male man John to talk about this one. You have to learn to keep your emotions at bay. You got guys out here that are working for Satan, telling y'all to embrace being an emotional man and let your feelings and cry all the time and let it be loose and let it out and be feminine and I'm so hurt. Everything hurt. I'm so sad. What about that? Y'all help me, please. They're telling you to do that. Well, this is how you end up being emotionally manipulated by a woman.
Tell us the truth.
It's not your child.
What you mean?
This is not your child. I'm just letting you know, so you won't, this is not your child.
So I've been paying child support on this man for what, 4 years, 5 years, and he telling me it's not my child?
Yeah, this is not your child, but I thank you for everything you're doing, but
Oh, baby, it ain't going down like that.
Why it's not? We about to go. I'm about to take you,
Look,
and we
bro,
about to just go.
I've been paying $700 a month for 4 years, bruh.
The fact is, she knew that this wasn't his kid. If she knew without the DNA test, she already knew it. Bro, I'm telling you, you cannot be so voluntarily taking care of these children, bro. You can't do it, man. I'm telling you, man, men be talking about how great it is and all that. Yeah, it's great for the kids, man. All right, what's good, YouTube? It's your man, Book of AlphaRonomy, a.k.a. Doc BOA. Yep, I got time today. Being a stepdad is such a serious choice to make. And I just don't think men who make it really think it through the way they should. It's a confused stance to take on having a child and caring for a child. And honestly, it doesn't make a lot of sense. If you're a man who can't have children, or you're a man who has children and now they're grown and you want more children, or maybe you don't want any more children of your own, or whatever it is, or a woman just clicks in your life. If a woman just clicks in your life and she dedicated herself to everything you got going on, bro, then maybe you look at it. Maybe you look at being with a woman who has a child. But I'm going to be honest with you. Being with a woman who has a child doesn't make you a stepdad. Trying to be that child's father makes you a stepdad. A child being benefited from your guidance and benefited from your presence is not being a stepdad. Russell Wilson is a stepdad. He calls that boy his son, and he wants that boy to call him dad. That is a stepdad. And I want y'all to understand something, brothers. You got to know the decision you're making. But let's watch this clip, and then we'll listen to TK Kirkland talk about his take on it, man. And TK Kirkland, man, he's turning into the OG to listen to, man, because he don't pull in the punches. He keep it a buck, and he says a lot of things that I agree with and that you agree with, but maybe only he and I are bold enough to say it. But let's watch this clip where this guy finds out this child is not his after paying $700 a month for 4 years. Now, he's been in the child's life and still don't want to be a stepdad no more. He want his money back.
It's not your child.
What you mean?
This is not your child. I'm just letting you know, so you won't, this is not your child.
So I've been paying child support on this man for what, 4 years, 5 years, and he telling me it's not my child?
Yeah, this is not your child, but I thank you for everything you're doing, but
Oh, baby, it ain't going down like that.
Why it's not? We about to go. I'm about to take you, and we about to just go.
I've been paying $700 a month for 4 years, bruh. You know how much that is?
But I'm just
That's like $8,400 a year. 4 years.
I'm letting you know so you won't get a DNA test that he's not your child.
Man, that's like $30-something thousand. But either you got the $30,000 to give me back, or it's gonna be an issue.
Well, we can work something out. Can we just work something out?
I mean, what you trying to work out, bro? Because that's $30-something
$30,000.
thousand.
Or something. If you want to take me to court, to me, I don't know, but I'm just letting you know that you said something about DNA test.
Yeah, something gonna happen because I ain't playing.
So it sounds like he wanted to take a DNA test, and she went on and came clean before he found out the truth, which don't make sense. It don't matter that she came clean. The fact is, she knew that this wasn't his kid. If she knew without the DNA test, she already knew it. Bro, I'm telling you, you cannot be so voluntarily taking care of these children, bro. You can't do it, man. I'm telling you, man, men be talking about how great it is and all that. Yeah, it's great for the kids, man. It's great for the kids. And you be hearing women talking about, well, it takes a village. Yeah, it takes a village of women. Like, women care for kids. Men take care of the community. Women take care of the kids. Men provide for everyone. Men protect everyone. Women take care of the kids. But y'all so weird, man. Y'all get out here, man, and jump out the porch, man, and be talking about, don't worry about it. I'll save you. Here I come to save the day.
About no 30 racks. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care if child or not. I love them. But you telling me they ain't mine, so I don't care about none of that.
All right, we about to go then.
Man, yeah, but hey, look. Figure out how you gonna get my money.
All right.
Sure, you figure out you.
Now, here's what I want y'all to understand. I don't know what makes a man not have a paternity test in the beginning, unless you just know for a fact. Now, you can know for a fact. You can know for a fact. You could tell if you got your woman locked down. But a bunch of y'all don't even have y'all woman locked down like that. Y'all be dealing with shit and all type of arguing and debating and all that, bro. Let me tell you something. If your woman argue with you, you ain't got her locked down. If your woman debating with you, you ain't got her locked down. If the broad don't do that but complain all the time, you ain't got her locked down. So you knock her up, boy, you better be having a paternity test. You need to be going to get yourself checked out because you ain't got her locked down, man. A woman who you got locked down, man, she dedicates herself to you. You know what I'm saying? She dedicates herself to you. And if you never had that, you don't know what it looks like. And you might get caught up in a situation like this. You know, $8,400 a month, $8,400 a year, man. That ain't a whole lot of money, but for the average working man, $700 a month is a lot for the average working man, bro. That's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. And I just want y'all to understand that a lot of time these dudes be average working man. A lot of y'all, man, just average working men. Y'all got a job, you know, that way y'all can maintain your life, but y'all ain't really got no extra money to, man, to be giving away, man. But let me tell you something. When you take on a woman into your life, man, and that woman says, well, I believe that you should take care of me and my kids, and she don't bring nothing to your life, man, that sounds crazy. But let's listen to TK Kirkland, man, go in about about being a stepdad and the mindset that you must have when you look at that as a possibility in your life.
Have your own family. You'll feel better. If you have your own family, your own children, when you do for that child, it's meaningful. It means something. When you're raising another man's child, that's mental illness.
Have you ever tried to do that?
That's crazy.
I've done that.
Oh, you've done, okay, speaking
I've
from
done
experience.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
it's mental illness. It's really one of the worst things you could do.
Raising another man's child is mental illness.
It's mental illness.
Explain.
Man, listen, it makes you feel weak. Like it makes you, if it don't make you feel weak, then you so weak you don't even know you weak. It makes you feel weak, dog, because it's unnatural. Like it makes you feel like you're doing something wrong because it's just not natural. God did not intend for us to be that way. He intended for that woman to have those babies with that man and be with that man, at least until the children get grown. What you do after that is on you. But women are too quick to have a baby and then go and be with the next man and have another baby and then go and be with the next man and then have another baby. And what you gonna do? You gonna be the man that come and say, well, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna come in and stop this and make sure that you ain't never gotta be with another man, baby. We gonna love these babies by these other men. Man, I know dudes that stepdads, man, to women, man, who can't even have no more babies. They done already got themselves fixed, bruh. Come on, man.
Because you're raising something that don't belong to you. That's some horrible shit to pretend. That's like a gay man who wants to be a woman or a woman who wants to be a man. You're pretending to be something that's not natural. And nobody talks about it in our community. We men think that's what they should do. And you know what happens? Financial fucking debt. And then when your money is out, the pressure that's on you, the stress, you end up dying early. And you out of here. And don't nobody give a fuck. And the kids will love you, yeah, if you're a good person, but there's not stress. You ever notice that you can be a stepfather and the dad, the birth father ain't shit, but they still love that motherfucker like he paid the rent.
Right.
It's still an
groceries in the house.
It's still emotional
they still show love to dad.
Because that's their daddy.
Exactly.
No matter what.
Why should you go through that?
Why should you go through that? As a man, why should you be willing to go through that? It doesn't make sense. It's crazy to go through that because here's what the real deal is. At the very moment you and that woman aren't together anymore, you have no rights to those kids. They may make you pay child support for them, but you have no rights to those kids because they're not yours. There's another man who has access to your household by default. There's another man who has a reason to call your house by default. Now, let me ask you something. If that man is able-bodied and he's able to come around and visit those kids and get those kids and they there, why in the hell are you taking care of them? It don't even make sense, bro. Y'all making life too damn easy for women, bro. Life is hard as hell for you as a man, and you gonna waste time trying to make it easier for a woman? It just don't make sense. It's just not a realistic outlook for a man to have. It's crazy for you and I to think that that's the way we should live our lives because it doesn't make sense. I've dealt with a woman with a kid before. There's a responsibility that comes with that. There's a responsibility that comes with that. Now, I will say this. If a child's father is dead, that's a different thing. That changes what you have to deal with. So it's really not about her and her child. It's about the fact that there's another man out there who has access to this woman and this child. If that man is out there, let me ask you something. What you think gonna happen? If that man is out there and something happens to this child had to be in the emergency room, who are the parents that are gonna be able to go in there? Not you. If you haven't adopted or something like that, no, you're not gonna be able to do it. But I say this, if you're a man and you want children, why adopt somebody else's spiritual energy into your life? You don't know who that child father is. You have no idea. You don't know what he's capable of. But what you do know is the energy of him is in that child. You don't know who that, man, you adopt a daughter, you know who that child mama was. Man, that child mama may be the biggest scallywag on the planet. Now you done invited this scallywag energy into your life. I'm telling you, bro. You need to know the woman who's the mother of that child. Man, you need to be the father of that child. That's the only way to know what the child is going to be. I've seen dudes in situations, man, where they got with a woman with a kid, man, married, man, and the kid just end up not taking advantage of the situation. Dude getting money, the woman successful, they great parents, man, they gave this kid every opportunity in the world. You know what the kid did? Man, ended up in prison. Just out there running the streets, wilding out. Why? Come to find out later that the kid was like that. Because he wanted a relationship with his dad, not this stepdad dude his mama brought along. Now, that's not every situation. And I know some beta male Johnny gonna come in here and say, what WBOA? What about Shaq WBOA? What about Shaq WBOA? You do all that talking, but Shaq say, man, his stepdad, man, put him in the biz, man, and put him in the game, made him the best man he could ever be, man. So his dad put him in there, so he was headed for the streets. And his stepdad, man, beat him and put him back in there. Well, I guess it mattered that he did beat him. Yeah, Shaq do say he beat him all the time, and that he had to call him sir and Sarge and all that. Okay, WBOA, you right, but unsubscribe. Man, let me tell y'all something. You can unsubscribe, but let me tell you this first. When a man's memory of his stepfather is always based on the discipline, always based on getting physically disciplined, always based on having your dreams and accomplishments treated like they're nothing. All of those things. When Shaq talks about that next time, I want you to look at him and I want you to see how dejected he is. He's successful, so it's easy for him to cover it, man. But Shaq ain't happy about those times, man. He did those things, he had those accomplishments, man. And his stepdad was like, man, whatever. That don't mean that. Go do it again. I don't care nothing about that. I want y'all to understand that, bro. Here's the thing. There aren't many people who have the most positive experience, even in the stepdad situation, because they can't attach to the man. They simply can't. A lot of these situations where these girls be in these situations, man, where they get touched by, it be their mom, boyfriend, or their mom, husband, who not their father. I'm telling y'all, man, it's not a good situation. A woman should be very leery about even putting her child in that situation. Because you don't know what they do going to do around a kid who ain't his. You don't know. But you'll take that chance anyway, right? It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. That man will never feel the way for that child that the biological father would. So don't be surprised if you get surprised.